guys, welcome back to the channel. Right, this is the third and final part of my subscriber story. So I'm going to give you the whole thing from going to Phuket to going home. I spoke to him this week on Messenger. He's such a likeable guy. And I said to him, "You're so green," and he obviously agrees. You know, he'd never been before, but I did warn him, and he messaged me to say, "Yeah, you're right." So it's given me no pleasure in saying that, of course, but I did ask him for a breakdown of his costs. Now, stupidly enough, he spent on this girlfriend for 8 days £1,200. That's not including food and drink. This is mostly on her. So I've actually got it written down. I asked him to itemize it for me. So I'm going to kick off with trainers. Not out in the market. No, not out the market. Out the trainer shop. So you're looking at 7,000, 8,000, maybe more. Handbag. Not any old handbag, designer handbag. Of course. Daily massages. Now me, I hate a massage. I just don't like it. But even though every single day she would want to go for a massage. Daily hair salon. Of course. The girl's got to get her hair done every day. You can't possibly just wash it and do it at home. She's got to go to a salon, which is an extra X amount, you know. So the next one's a belter. Plane flights back to her place. Now, he told me where she came from, and I looked on the map and I couldn't see an airport called that. So I'm guessing, and she didn't produce any tickets, but she met him at the airport in Bangkok. So I'm surmising that she lives in Bangkok, stitched him up for the 70 quid in air ticket, took the money. She booked herself, he didn't book it for her, which again is a bit weird. Anyway, so that was another 70 quid in the Sony. But she was eating in seafood restaurants twice a day. Seafood can be as cheap or expensive as you want it, but at the end of the day, it's still, you know, twice a day is a lot. The next one, the cracker. She was tipping people with my money like no tomorrow. That's really funny. I've had a Thai girl wouldn't tip you to save your life. But if it's not her money, yeah, she's great at tipping with someone else's dosh. But you know, so laundry every day at the hotel. Of course, you couldn't wash your knickers by hand. You know, you've got to get them sent out to laundry. And at the airport coming back, they gave her 200 quid that she's asking for spending. So between the whole thing, it's cost them £1,200, which is a big chunk of change. And then they stayed at nice hotels, did some nice trips, went to PP Island, blah blah blah. The nice stuff, you know. But now she's even asking for more money to get a car out of the garage for service. Now that is taking the piss. That is absolutely taking the piss. And he knows now that he's been stitched up, you know. And the stupid thing he says to me, "Oh, I quite miss her." Really? Fuck me. You miss her? Jesus. You know? This guy's not stock for a bob or two, to be fair, you know. He's got businesses and stuff up in north of England. But at the end of the day, you don't be spending money willy-nilly just for the sake of, you know, appearances, because that's all it is, just the appearances. And I wouldn't even consider this. I did say to him, you know, I don't know why you bother with organising a girlfriend beforehand. Why would you even? You've never met her, you don't know what mannerisms like, you don't know what she's like. Yeah, she's quite a pretty girl. Big deal. Everyone's pretty down here. You don't need to organise stuff like that, you know. You've got 100,000 girls in Pattaya. They all do the same. they're all happy to come to go on holiday with you for a week or 10 days or whatever, you know, as long as you're going to pay them. So at least he had no bar fine to pay. It still cost him 200 quid for her company, plus what you bought her. So she did pretty well at this trip, you know, trainers. Oh, sorry, she got some new shoes as well. Not any old shoes, trendy high heels. So I did say to him, you know, well, lesson learned. He said, oh yeah man, he said, I wish I listened to you before, but hey, that's life, you know, it's all about experiences. If he went there and had met the girl of his dreams, you know, he'd be calling me a silly old fart, which, you know, it's fair enough. But there's lots of guys here who would give the information, who will tell you the same thing. You know, be careful. You know, there's no need to pre-arrange meetings or girls. Just turn up, go to a bar, see what you fancy. If you want to go online, go online. No big deal. But to do it from 7,000 miles away is a bit bizarre. Anyway. So that's it. That's part 3. He's back to work now. He's going to come again. I think around April time. He's going to come in. He's going to come party this time. He's not going to go down to Phuket. He did think the Phuket was expensive. I told him that, you know, everything is more expensive. I've given him some sort of comparisons of hotels and restaurants and beer prices here, and he's well impressed. But hey, that's life, you know. Without experiences, life's boring. So yeah, if you get any worth out of this, and don't be put off by this poor lad's experience, but pay attention to it. You know, don't just put it to one side and go yeah whatever, you know, because I've had comments on here saying that from the last video that went flying. Actually, don't know why, but the first video did nothing. The second one went flying. So I don't understand. You really need to see the first one before you come to the second one. So now you're going to have to see 1 and 2 before you come to this one, or nothing makes sense. But yeah, don't be put off. It's a great place to be. The rain, I thought, had gone. We had a really nice week, Monday to Thursday. Friday, it absolutely pissed down at night for about an hour and a half. Saturday, I completely pissed down for about an hour and a half. So it's like, what the hell, you know? Rain throughout the night last night. Get up this morning, pretty soaking wet. But the sun's out, so it's pretty good, you know? Life's good in Thailand. So if you get any worth out of this, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Leave me some comments. I absolutely love getting your comments. I spend, you know, an hour doing comments. It's one of the highlights of my day, interacting with subscribers, you know. And if there's anything you need from me, anything you want me to do, or, you know, anything that you particularly want me to video, to shoot, let me know, and I'll do my best to cooperate. As I say, I'm retired in Asia, what else am I going to do? And remember, live every day like it should last, because one day it will be. Take care until next time. Bye bye.